So we blew up the output shaft of the transmission, and today we're gonna check out the carnage to find out exactly what else said goodbye. So what's going on, guys? We're at Red Barn Racing. We got Lethal up on some jacks in the rear right now. Are we gonna lift the front too? I guess we have to, huh? Yep. We're just gonna let the transmission just drop out. Yep. As I mentioned in the intro, today is getting the transmission out and assessing what potentially else got hurt. We know the trans cross brace is cracked in half. We know the drive shaft looks to be jacked up. I mean, regardless, we're gonna buy a new drive shaft anyways. After that kind of bouncing around against the drive shaft loop, it does not make sense to run the same chromoly drive shaft. Yes, it's chromoly, but that thing got banged around, and I'm pretty sure it's pretty messed up, so we'll see there. I know the end piece that connects to the output shaft is definitely messed up. Like the bolts are sheared against the flat side of the actual end, and like the aluminum housing that holds the bolts, like the bolts are all, the bolt heads are enlarged into that housing. It's interesting. So we'll see how much the exhaust got dinged around. He's just making noise.
Hey, look, it's another.
He's just noise maker.
Ruined my Saturday.
Oh, we were supposed to be racing today. Today was gonna be a fun day. Now it's a not so fun day. If you didn't know, Jay's 2 cents is here. He's doing stuff on his classic.
Well, I'm not doing anything but talking about it today.
Well, okay. He's doing a talking update video. Yes.
Why are you always preparing? Stop
But
preparing.
he just laid down the law right now in his video, so whenever this goes live, I'm gonna laugh. I'll put a link to it.
I am the law.
It's funny. Okay, I'm not gonna record stuff until we start pulling stuff out, so that's where we're at right now. So one thing to highlight, BMR's drive shaft loop, it did its job. It did get beat the heck up. That was flat. But, you know, your exhaust and stuff, people who refuse to run these, it's not a smart idea. I would hate to imagine what would have happened to the underside of my car without this. It's very light damage under there, a little dent, as Mike said, in the body, right? Yeah, but there's no holes, there's no drive shaft through the floorboard. This thing contained it all. It didn't break off. We had to pull all the bolts off and everything, but it did take a beating. Good job, BMR. I'm gonna have to order another one. Shoot up the cooking pan. Yes. That's some beautiful axle grease.
Oh, it
looks like boogers.
It's even better right here.
Oh, I should get under there and see. We're under the car. Oh, that is not, that's not pretty. Oh, hi, exhaust. That is a ton of grease.
I don't know about a ton, but it might be a pound.
It might be a pound. I guess on the bright side, it doesn't look like it went through the metal.
Look, you got train fluid all the way back here.
Oh. I'm questioning, did the lines get messed up at all?
I don't, yeah, they did.
Oh God.
It's not there.
Yeah. Oh, God. Stop.
Oh, there it is. This is post-op tranny.
Wow. That is very broken.
Yep, there's a...
Look at the transmission mount is snapped.
We got a nice dent in the floorboard right here.
It's just a dent though, that's good.
Yeah, it didn't actually come through.
I'm okay with dents.
And this is gonna be
That's just rat nest.
Yeah.
Okay. We can work with that. We're gonna need a new trans line though.
Yeah, potentially.
Is that the cooler lines? Wait,
These
what
are
is
the
that?
cooler lines.
Yeah.
We can get rid of all this stuff.
So this is the transmission cross member. It is shattered as well. So this part here and this part here should be attached. It's not anymore. Oh, look at it, just chewed through that. That's intense.
That's what happens when you don't feed your tuner.
Hey.
I was hungry.
Well, we're at the point where everything's been removed except for the transmission. So transmission jack is under the trans, and Mike is, that's a long extension. he's getting the trans bolt. So obviously we had to unbolt the converter, Had to get the starter out. Did you have to loosen the header?
I pulled the header out, yeah.
Oh, you did? Yeah. Tons of fun. There's the starter.
Run out of this.
Well, transmission's out. It doesn't look like anything else really got hurt outside of just that cover plate, huh?
Yeah. Well, the output shaft is all broke.
Well, the output, yeah, on the
There's supposed
inside.
to be a piece here that used to attach to the drive shaft here.
And now it's in
floorboard.
millions of pieces. In my floorboard. I mean, the worst part about it is when it gave way was just after the fueling was kind of dialed in and we had no timing in it. So 14 degrees of timing looking at the logs. Yeah, did that. And if you look at the video that I posted of the car on the dyno, you can definitely tell it was once the car got off, it like preloaded the opposite way and just snap. Wait, what?
My shaft retracts out, right?
Unloaded, preloaded? All the preload unloaded? The pre,
After I get off my
I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
That's for safety.
Yes. So Rennick and Tim King, I don't even know. Modern EFI is gonna be checking this out. So see how bad it really is. But I think we're gonna go down the path of a built A8 instead of moving up to something bigger. And the reason why is all the guys who are going heck of a lot faster than I am are all running built A8s for the most part. So we talked about Turbo 400 or TH 400 or however you want to define it and go full race car, and the cost and conversion is just going to be way too much. And then everyone that we know that's running one currently is having all sorts of problems and fun with them. So they're slipping, they're losing second gear, reverse, and I guess the same could be said about the A8, but at this point, this isn't gonna hurt the pocketbook as much as just swapping over to all new everything. So sucks. But as we said, we knew this was the weak link. We knew this was gonna give way at some point. Everyone that I know that has ran cars super fast at this level has all lost their stock transmissions some way or another, others in much more dramatic ways. We never dreamed this is how it was gonna break, but it is what it is. That's what happened. So that's where we're at currently. The hope is to get this sent off and get it rebuilt as soon as possible, get the car back up and running. I don't know the lead times or ETAs currently. The goal was just to get the transmission out of the car, take some pictures, send it over, and go from there. So that's what we're gonna do, and that's where we're at. So next videos will probably be around the 71, and then once we find out if there's any further damage with the transmission, we'll talk about that or at least reveal it at some point. But there was no big numbers to share, no nothing. We were literally just getting past the point of dialing the fueling system because we had the new 4 Innovation system, which the high side pump is loving. So Mike was making adjustments through that with the first 3 pulls, but no real numbers to share because there was just no timing in the car to do anything special. So huge shout out to Red Barn Racing. Thank you, Mike.
I'm special.
Motor and Tune was doing amazing. And the transmission said peace out. So hit Mike up if you guys are building cars or need anything done. He's really good with Camaros.
I like Camaro.
He likes Camaros. If you like GM stuff,
Holy
he likes
shit,
you.
that broke.
What?
First I've seen this shit.
Jay's still here. But there we have it. That's it. That's all I got today, guys. Thanks for checking out the content. Likes, comments, shares, always appreciated. Till next time, see you on the road.